diverse industries, including defense, education, oil and gas, and IT.
I started my career in Indian Air Force and I was part of HR and administrative department. I was responsible for establishing an interior designing institute. I'm a believer of continuous learning and improvements, which motivated me for research and development in various activities of business. I was equipped with some of the important skills like discipline, communication, leadership, adaptability, resilience. Corporate governance has indeed a significant transformation with advancement.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I'm Sunny Pancholi, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. We have one such multi-sectoral veteran on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Madhusudan Tirunahari. With over 2.5 decades of experience, he has navigated diverse industries, including defense, education, oil and gas, and IT, leaving an indelible mark on them. Currently, he is giving his invaluable service to Atos Global IT Solutions and Services Private Limited in the capacity of its group manager, a role wherein he caters to numerous clients. Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, Mr. Madhusudan.
Thank you.
To begin with, could you let our viewers know in brief about your career journey so far?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thanks for giving me this opportunity to share my views. I started my career in Indian Air Force and I was part of HR and administrative department. I also got opportunity to be part of IT department where I collaborated the induction of IT applications in Indian Air Force. It was very initial stage where the computers were very new to this country. And I got this opportunity to start with in the Indian Air Force. After completion of my initial terms of engagement, I joined infrastructure and interior designing company where I was responsible for establishing an interior designing institute in Hyderabad. This institute offered various interior designing courses and diploma and degree courses in interior designing. Taking experience of the institution establishment, I got opportunity to as operational head and manager administration in reputed educational university, which is IGFI, where I oversaw the IT solution providing for 267 centers across India and neighboring countries. I was doing good with my job, but passion for information technology was triggering me to take up the IT related activities, where I could use my knowledge and experience which I gained in Indian Air Force and National Institute of Information Technology. So I started exploring jobs in IT industry, specifically in the field of ERP, which is Enterprise Resource Planning. And parallelly, I got myself equipped with knowledge on Oracle and SAP. Then I moved to information technology industry since I had adequate knowledge on the business modules like finance, human resources, logistics, sales and marketing operations, thanks to the IF, which had imparted me a lot of information on these fields, and experience with technical knowledge drove me towards the ERP area, which was the then need of the hour for various companies. My passion and experience made it easy for me to implement ERP software, especially SAP for automobile and oil and gas, healthcare, banking, insurance sectors, and infrastructure development industries. I'm a strong believer of continuous learning and improvements, which motivated me for research and development in various activities of business, especially the processes, which resulted in providing better solution for the industry. As a group manager, I also got opportunity to work on multiple projects simultaneously. At times, I was able to handle some complex projects efficiently. Whichever company I was, wherever I worked, I tried to improve the process and the environment and recorded the same so that it can be a standard practice. This helped the successor to have clear picture of activities and requirement of the organization. I was associated with some of the very successful and prestigious organizations, to name a few, like Indian Air Force, Spectrum Institute of Design, ICFA University, Wipro Technologies, Hyundai Motors, Larsen and Turbo Infotech, Group Insurance Corporation, and now currently Atos Global IT Solutions and Services. So this was the journey till now.
Mr. Madhusudan, thank you for the excellent start to this interview. And I must say your career journey is truly inspiring, sir. So continuing our conversation, transitioning from the Indian Air Force, what were some skills that helped you excel in the corporate world?
Yeah. Being from defense background, I was equipped with some of the important skills like discipline, communication, leadership, adaptability, resilience, which made transition from Indian Air Force to the corporate world bit easy and helped me to take up some very important roles in corporate world, which mostly involve decision-making responsibilities. Let me elaborate some of the important skills typically acquired in Indian Air Force that has contributed success in the corporate world. Starting with the leadership, the emphasis on the leadership was from the early stage of my Air Force career. We are trained to lead the team, make decisions under pressure, and manage complex operations. These skills translated into corporate leadership role where decision-making, team management, strategic planning are very crucial. Integrity and ethical conduct are core values in defense services. We bring a strong sense of ethics and integrity to corporate environment, which positively influence the organizational structure. Collaboration and teamwork are very essential where we need to work closely in high stress situations. This experience prepared me for collaborative environment in corporate sector, fostering effective and dynamic and achieving common goals. We often face diverse and unpredictable challenges which require adaptability and quick adjustment to the changing circumstances. This flexibility to quickly adapt the changes is essential in the dynamic and rapidly evolving corporate world. The IF instills a strong sense of discipline and time management skills. These qualities help me in meeting the deadlines, prioritizing the task, maintaining focus on common demands and in the corporate setting. We are trained to effectively handle stress and adversity. This resilience was crucial in navigating high-pressure situations in corporate environment, maintaining composure and making sound decisions. Effective communication skills is essential for IF for conveying instructions, coordinating missions, and maintaining operational clarity. These communication skills translated well into the corporate role, facilitating clear, concise communication with colleagues, clients, and stakeholders. Of course, this includes formal and informal communications too. Our expertise often involve assuring risk and mitigating potential threats. This skill was very useful in corporate setting for strategic planning, identifying opportunities, and managing operational risks. We are trained to analyze complex problems and development innovation solutions under challenging conditions. These problem-solving skills adequately fitted corporate role that requires critical thinking and analytical abilities. Overall, the transition from Indian Air Force to the corporate world, I was able to bring a wealth of skills and experience with me that has contributed significantly to the organizational success, particularly in the field of leadership, team management, adaptability, and resilience. So I would say that my experience from Indian Air Force was well utilized in the corporate organization.
Absolutely, Mr. Madhusudan. So from Indian Air Force to corporate world and with an experience of 2.5 decades long, how and when did you exactly realize your potential in corporate governance?
Yeah, thanks for asking me this question. This was really a difference made between Indian Air Force and corporate and related each field of the expertise. After completing my initial terms of engagement with the Indian Air Force, I got opportunity to explore more on business analysis and processes of the corporate companies. Since I was part of ICFA University, it gave me better understanding of corporate world. Then as a part of IT industry, I was more involved in activities of merging the company's business processes, which included all the activities of the company like finance, logistics, procurement, sales and marketing, HR, operations, etc. I gained adequate expertise on rollouts, integration, divestiture projects, which also involved mergers, acquisitions, transitions, and implementations. I would like to share some of the points which realized my potential in corporate governance. My various roles within the organization and gaining experience in management, decision making, strategic oversight of corporate governance practices, which contributed to the organizational success. To be more effective, I equipped myself by educating, training on business administration, governance, and specific field, which provided me with the knowledge and framework needed to excel in corporate governance. Engaging myself in professional development activities such as seminars, workshops, certification related to governance had deepened my expertise and confidence in handling governance issues and responsibilities. Again, the guidance from mentors and senior leaders in governance role who provided insight, advice, opportunities, and accelerated personal and professional growth in governance helped me recognize my potential. Positive feedback, recognition for contributing to the governance practice has affirmed my capability in this field. I try to align between my personal values, personal goals, professional goals, and principles of effective governance often experienced me a sense of fulfillment and motivation to further develop my potential in this area. Embracing the mindset of continuous learning, staying updated on industrial trends, regulatory changes, and best practices in the governance helped me grow my proficiency in this field. Ultimately, realizing my potential in governance, corporate governance is a journey that involves continuous development, learning from expertise, and seizing opportunity to contribute meaningfully to the organizational governance framework and practices.
Right. Yeah. So, as a corporate governance expert, Mr. Madhusudan, what values do you bring to the table?
Yeah, expert is a big word, but I will share my views. I feel that I had adequate experience working on various business processes. I would prefer to take up and explore both executive and non-executive directorship in my location, in any location and any industry. My ambition and aspiration on the corporate government front is to facilitate effective entrepreneurial and prudent management that can deliver a long-term success of the company. Being independent director role, transparency, adherence to the law of the land, and the interest of the stakeholder, overall growth of the company shall be my priority. I would also uphold the strong ethical principles and integrity in all decisions and actions. I would promote responsible corporate behavior towards stakeholders, including shareholders, employees, customers, and community at a large. I would advocate and stress for fair and equity governance process, ensuring that all stakeholders have equal opportunity to participate and benefit from the corporate activities. Promoting openness and transparency in communication and decision-making process will be my commitment. I'll be holding myself and others accountable for their actions and decisions. I would be supporting independent and objective decision-making process, particularly in governance bodies such as board of directors. I would be ensuring compliance with laws, regulations, corporate governance guidelines relevant to the organizational operations. I shall be committed to continuously learning and improvement in the governance practice. I would be supporting for integrating environmental social governance into corporate strategy and decision making. I have exposure to GDPR, that is General Data Protection Regulations, POSH, that is Prevention of Sexual Harassment, Corporate Social Responsibility, Environmental Social Governance, which are important requirement of the corporate governments in nowadays. However, our company is committed to work for zero carbon emission programs. I was part of this program. So these values or commitment will collectively contribute, foster trust, credibility, and long-term sustainability in corporate government practice, attaining organizational goals with broader social expectations and responsibilities. So these are my views for the independent directorship role if I get.
All right. So concluding our discussion on corporate governance and moving ahead, let's discuss technology and its impact on your professional landscape. So here is my question to you. What are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology, that is part A? And what changes do you expect to see with the advent of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, cloud, digital twin, Web 3.0, etc.?
Yeah, this actually is my area and I can give a lot of information, but to be brief, um, there has been the field of corporate governance has indeed a significant transformation with advancement in the technology. Here are some of the notable changes that are occurred within the technology. Many organizations have transitions from paper-based to digital governance processes. ERP is one among them, which I was part of. This includes electronic board portals, digital signatures, online voting systems, which have improved efficiency and transparency. Technology like big data analytics have enabled organizations to analyze vast amount of governance related data. This has enhanced decision-making process, risk management, compliance monitoring. As of now, we are very powerful. We are having very powerful tools like Power BI, Google Dashboards, which provides a very high level of reporting and analytical mechanism. However, technology also comes with some drawbacks when it comes to communication. For instance, technology can create information overload, distraction, miscommunication. We may receive too many messages or notification which may interrupt our focus. We may also face ethical and legal issues as a privacy breach and cyberbullying. With increased digitalization, there has been serious focus on cybersecurity and data privacy in corporate governance. Technologies such as encryption, secured cloud storage, biometric authentication have become critical in safeguarding in sensitive information. Digital platforms and social media have transformed how organizations communicate with the stakeholders. Technology has made communication faster, easier, cheaper, as well as more interactive and engaging. Social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and of course now WhatsApp have become powerful tool for marketing, networking, learning, and influencing. Social media also allows us to reach wider audience, build relationship, share insights, showcase our expertise. Social media also enables us to learn from other experiences, opinions, and feedbacks. Remote work and virtual meetings, technology enable remote working and virtual meetings like video conferencing, collaboration tools have become more essential, especially in the governance context where board members and stakeholders are maybe geographically dispersed. One of the most significant changes that technology has brought to the workplace is the possibility of working remotely. Thanks to the broadband, cloud computing, video conferencing, other technologies. Now workers can perform their task from anywhere at any time. This increased flexibility, productivity, diversity in the workforce, as well as reduce the cost, travel, environmental impact. Now coming to the future changes and emerging technologies, IoT devices can provide real-time data on operational performance and environmental factor. In governance, IoT can enhance monitoring and of physical assets, facility management, and sustainability reporting. Artificial intelligence and machine learnings can automate routine governance tasks, analyze complex data sets for predictive insights, enhancing decision-making process. AI-powered compliance monitoring and risk assessment tools are expected to become more prevalent. ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot are becoming more and more accurate and reliable source of information. Now, not only software, hardware is also going through a remarkable changes. Microsoft has recently released their Copilot Plus PC, which uses NPU processing technology, which can handle 45 trillion operations per second, which is really great and amazing, which also works with GPU and CPU. Blockchain offers secure, transparent, and tamper-proof record keeping. In governance, blockchain can facilitate shareholder voting, supply chain transparency, smart contracts, reducing fraud and enhancing the trust. Cloud technologies enabling scalable and cost-effective storage, processing, and collaboration. For governance, it would benefit in terms of centralized document management, real-time access to the information, and disaster recovery capabilities. Digital twins create virtual replicas of physical assets and processes, offering insight for predictive maintenance, stimulations, performance optimization. This would enhance the risk and strategic planning. Continuous advancement in the big data analytics will enable deeper insight into the governance-related metrics, trends, and stakeholder preferences, supporting more informed decision-making and risk management. By decentralized technology, Web3, and enhanced user control over the data could revolutionize the governance practice. Decentralized automation organization and the smart contracts could redefine governance structure and decision-making processes. When we talk about the industrial revolution, we have already undergone mechanization revolution, electrification revolution, digitalized revolution, and now we are in between Industry 4 and Industry 5 revolution, which is cyber physical revolution and human-centric revolution. Human-centric revolution is changing the pattern, since it will decrease the emphasis on the technology and assume that the potential of the progress is based on collaboration among humans and machines. The individual revolution is improving customer satisfaction by utilizing personalized products. It has been changing the manufacturing system worldwide and preventing repetitive tasks from the human workers. The intelligent robots will penetrate manufacturing supply chain as well as the workflow of the production and to unparalleled levels. Overall, these technologies have potential to reshape our corporate governance, how the corporate governance is conducted, improving efficiency, transparency, compliance, and stakeholder engagement. However, they also bring challenges such as data security, ethical consideration in AI deployment, the regulation implications, which will need careful navigation and governance in themselves. As a corporate leader, we need to be equipped ourselves with knowledge about the emerging technologies and utilities. So this is my view on the upcoming and current technological changes.
Mr. Madhusudan, thank you for sharing such amazing insights into different subjects. So this brings us to the last question of the session. We are building a community of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the team of World Development Corporation?
Yeah. To be frank, I would answer this in two parts. First, as a part of community, the initiative to build a community of industry magnates aimed at cross-pollinating knowledge and fostering knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants in industrial experts sounds ambitious and promising. I would like to emphasize on some of my thoughts on this initiative. Bringing together industrial magnates and experts from diverse sectors has led to rich knowledge exchange. This includes best practices, insight into the emerging trends, innovative solutions to the common challenge faced by across the industry. Such community provides excellent network opportunities for members to connect, build relationship, potentially collaborate on projects or initiatives that could have broader impact. By pulling together the expertise and experience of the industry leaders, the community can drive more innovative and thought leadership. This has inspired new approaches, business models, strategic, and could shape industry standards and practices. One of my personal experience is the initiative has so served as a platform for a leadership development, mentoring and nurturing the next generation industry leaders. Experienced magnates have imparted wisdom and guidance to emerging leaders, ensuring continuity and growth within the industry. I would like to mention Mr. Ishan Patan and Mr. Jayamurthy Sundareshan. They are doing an excellent job by educating us on corporate governance and board of directors, especially for inspiring directors. Building and sustaining such a community requires careful planning, robust governance framework, which really is a challenging task. And I see that these are effectively managed by the team of World Development Corporation. Overall, initiatives like this have significantly contributed to the advancing industry, fostering culture of continuous learning and innovation, and driving positive social impact. Mr. Ishan Patan and Mr. Heval Mehta and the World Development Corporation are doing excellent job in nurturing a collaborative and social supportive environment. To answer the second part of your is my personal experience. I was looking for a structured and detailed information about the business director program when I came across the webinar conducted by Mr. Ishan Patan and Heval Mehta, which was exactly what I was intended to have. The World Development Corporation not only helped me to have knowledge on independent director program, but also provided me adequate knowledge on environmental social governance, the digital director program, and also international independent director program. I would like to thank Mr. Ishan Patan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the World Development Corporation team for their excellent support and guidance. Thank you very much.
It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire future leaders. Thank you, Mr. Madhusudan Tirunahari, for joining us today. Wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Thank you, the World Development Corporation, for providing me this opportunity to share my views. Thanks a lot.
Thank you and have a nice day.